Hello and welcome to Healy Horizon. Thank you for joining me today. I'm your host, as always, Martina Kling, and I'm so excited to get to share this small but meaningful part of the day with you. Now, have you ever gone on a trip, whether by plane, train, car, or foot, and had an incredible time relaxing on this long holiday, and then you come back home just to find yourself needing a vacation from your vacation? Now, some might call it exhaustion or burnout or difficulty falling back into a routine. You might even notice it in other parts of your life, like when you splurge on your normal diet for a week of your summer favorites, like, I don't know, some good ice cream. All of these changes can be fun, but with the rush of summer, it's even more important to listen to your body and stay in sync with your self-care regimes and even pick some up along the way. That's what this month's Healy episode of Healy Horizon is all about. Joyful recharge after all the shifts from your norm. I remember to keep on recharging using these 3 R's with my Healy and Meg Healy. Refresh, reconnect, and revive. We will go through each today and set the foundation for an energetic and happy rest of your summer. Keeping along with this theme, we will welcome some incredible guests, including drinking water experts Alexandra Christoph and Ronald Gruber, plus here to share her special tips on putting your business on top. Enjoy a segment from Kimberley Ann-Margaret Mellor. There are even more surprises in store, including fantastic words and testimonials from some Healy lovers. And also get geared up for another iconic giveaway to help you start on your journey to recharging. I cannot wait to share all of this with you, so let's go. Starting off strong, I'm thrilled to welcome the first 2 guests on the episode of Healy Horizon. One of the most important parts of a joyful recharge starts with our first R, refresh. And these duo are experts. So please join me and give a warm welcome to certified nutritionist, health awareness trainer, investor, and author Alexandra Christoph, and her business partner, marketing professional, and expert for frequency-supported lifestyles and drinking water expert, Ronald Gruber.
Ein herzliches Hallo, schön, dass...
A warm hello. It's great to have you with us. We are with Alexandra
Ronald
Christoph.
Gruber.
Yes, and together we are water coaches with over 25 years of theoretical and practical experience. Yes, water is indeed a very fascinating element. Among other things, it is able to store our emotions, and absolutely nothing works without water. Absolutely nothing works, not in nature and not in us humans. Today, we would like to give you some tips and insights into what really matters when it comes to water, and we would like to debunk some water myths. For example, is bottled water better than tap water? Is alkaline water really good for us? Does it matter which water we drink? And finally, we would like to address the question, what does the optimal water we should drink look like now? And why can this optimal water increase or positively affect the efficiency of our Healy frequency? These are all very, very exciting questions. And with this knowledge, you will be able to take your vitality and health to a whole new level with water alone.
Yes, and for all this to work really well, it's very important that we drink at least 30 to 40 millilitres per kilogram of body weight per day, so that the water in our body can perform its 4 basic functions, namely to hydrate the body, and to bring oxygen and nutrients into the cells via the blood to supply our body. Water is also a solvent, and it must dissolve toxins from our body, and then, in the fourth function, safely remove them as well.
Yes, and that brings us to myth 1, because some people believe that it doesn't matter what you drink, as long as it's liquid. Yes, but that's not the case, dear Alexandra.
Yes, exactly. It doesn't matter what we drink. That's also a myth, that's the water myth. So water, for example, that has carbon dioxide in it is acidic, as the name suggests. Yes, whatever it is, whether it's tea, whether it's coffee, whether it's juice, these are all addictive drinks. They take care of their own replenishment. And yes, free water really means water without anything, without carbon dioxide, without anything. Water that contains no harmful substances and has a natural structure just as it occurs in nature. Because only this water is not saturated, and only this water can remove harmful substances from us. Saturated water cannot do that. These metabolic processes take place in the cell and outside the cell, and the water is transported into the cell through the finest capillaries, i.e. through small channels. But our body is clever and only lets the purest water in. And if we now give our body bad water as a standard, then our body is forced to first convert the water on the way into the cell so that only pure water arrives there. And that requires an incredible amount of energy. And that's why it's good if we provide the body with good, purified and vitalised, living, so-called hexagonal water, so that the body doesn't have to do this time-consuming energy work.
I would like to move on to myth 2, which is very, very interesting. Is bottled water actually better than tap water? Or the other way around? You probably know this. When you go to a supermarket, people buy liters of water. I live in Cyprus, for example, and I can see that every day. I don't do that, by the way. And the question is, how do you do it? Do you drink your tap water, or do you buy bottled water? Alexandra, what's this myth all about?
Yes, it's surprising that there are far stricter rules for tap water, which are subject to the Drinking Water Ordinance, than there are for bottled water. This is subject to the Mineral and Table Water Ordinance. And yes, of the 2,000 pollutants that are in water, only 100 are listed in the Drinking Water Ordinance. This means that only 100 pollutants are tested at all. We don't even talk about the others. And only 15 pollutants are tested in bottled water. And we're not even talking about pesticides, which are not even tested at all. And you have to ask yourself the question, how does the water get into the bottle in the first place? And by the way, we are often asked the question, which is better, glass or plastic bottles? And quite honestly, it's a bit of a misleading question. Because of course, yes, glass is better than plastic. But if you put bad water in a glass bottle, does that make sense?
We come to the next myth, and we are very, very often confronted with it in our daily work. Is alkaline water really good for us? Just for your information, alkaline water is simply water with a pH value higher than 7. And many people are convinced that this is good for our bodies. Alexandra, we see things a little differently.
Exactly, we see it a little differently as health experts. And yes, many of the filter manufacturers who make alkaline water naturally see it differently, but we just want to ask questions and see for ourselves what is right for you. So, nature intended that we have a pH value of 1.5, maximum 2, in our stomach. This corresponds to hydrochloric acid. And if we now put alkaline water, which has a pH value of at least 8 or 9, into our stomach, this stomach acid is diluted. And we don't just do this once a day. Ideally, we drink water all the time. And what is the purpose of this? Well, this hydrochloric acid in the stomach primarily has the task of killing bacteria, in addition to digesting our food. And only an acid can do that. So without wanting to sound like I'm trying to be smarter than others, we just ask ourselves the question, do we really know better than nature?
Yes, you've heard a lot about a few water myths now. By the way, we've written a book where we really go into depth. And yes, we're also getting feedback that it's a real eye-opener. And we also go into how you can do this optimally with Healy, for example, in the area of energization or Healy. Ultimately, the question now arises, what is the optimal water that we should drink that supports our body 100%? And what impact does the quality of drinking water actually have on our health, Alexandra?
Yes, we're always convinced that nature knows best. And that's why everything that nature has must be in the water, and everything that doesn't belong in it, namely the pollutants, has to come out. Because if you don't filter your water, your body is the filter. If you don't have a filter, you are the filter. Because our liver then has to deal with the pollutants that we absorb. This puts an enormous strain on the liver, and the liver is fatigued. And that's why our clients are simply more energetic, because our water simply takes all the work out of the body. And the second step is that the water takes on an unnatural structure when it flows through our pipes and is forced through at a pressure of 4 bar. And we simply ensure that the water returns to a hexagonal structure, i.e. that it becomes cell permeable, so that the 100,000 kilometers of blood vessels can be supplied with oxygen and nutrients again.
Genau, und es ist tatsächlich nur dieses hexagonale Wasser.
Exactly. And it's actually only this hexagonal water that is able to get into these capillaries. Now, before we go on talking a lot, we're going to take you to our home for a moment and show you how we treat our water the way it should be. So, come with us.
Das Wasser kommt hier rein und geht hier durch ein spezielles.
The water comes in here and passes through a special filter medium. The pollutants are filtered out here, but what naturally belongs in the water is left in. And then it goes through this special vitalizer. Here we get hexagonal water. The water is swirled here. Oxygen is introduced, and we have a very special technology here that is unique. We even amplify this process 18-fold here. And then the water comes out of the pipe up here. By the way, I'll put it this way. We even use this filter system to make water from cola. You can also find a really exciting video on our website and all the information about this great filter system.
Informationen über dieses tolle Filtersystem. So, und wenn du nun mit dem Healy arbeitest.
So, if you are working with the Healy or the Healy, it is crucial that you drink enough water. Why? For one thing, it affects the conductivity in our body. Not only that, but also the conductivity of our nerve pathways. This is important so the microcurrent with the frequencies simply gets to where it is supposed to go. And secondly, the application of frequencies can now dissolve harmful substances and toxins in the body. And these must, of course, be removed. And this is only possible if you drink enough water.
Wenn du genug Wasser trinkst.
Exactly. And we also use the Healy water programs by applying them and then drinking the water later. Oh, and by the way, just like the information field, water contains all primal information.
That's exactly how it is. And we have great water programs with the Healy. So, of course, it makes sense to energize pollutant-free water and hexagonal water.
And now we thank you for your interest and for your time. Make a good decision for yourself and your family with this in mind. Ronald?
Yes, cheers.
Every drop counts.
Every drop counts.
Thank you so much for sharing your incredible insights on the complexities of drinking water. It's important to pay attention to everything we put in our bodies. And it all starts with clean, fresh, and I would also say charged water. Now, dear audience, what's one piece of advice from Alexandra and Ronald that you will use from now on? Make sure to share it in the comments and inspire our community. So next up on the way to full recharge is our second R, re-with. Because business can slow down a lot in the summertime. People take holidays, people go on the road trips, and that's why we need to keep innovating new ways to push to our highest potential. Here to share her own insights on this is our second Healy Horizon guest, Kim Mellor, who has made great strides since she started her Healy World journey with us. Her success in Healy has now skyrocketed, and she's even able to share it with others in their own businesses.
Hello, Healy Horizon. It's so good to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me to share today. I hope that there is some wisdom and magic that inspires and activates the souls who are watching this, like so many of this community have truly given me. So good to be here. My name is Kim Mellor, and I am a soul activator, manifestation coach, senior director with Healy, and soon to be president with this incredible company I call home. Back in 2022, I was praying. I was praying to be a bigger service to something greater. And Healy chose me out of nowhere. And it was a prayer that I was not expecting to be answered by this little device, Healy. But so many prayers have been answered here, and I am beyond blessed and grateful. And previous to that, I was in network marketing for 10 years with a different company, experienced great success, and also felt like there was a deeper mission and vision that I wanted to bring to life. So when Healy came along, I was like a full body yes. And I love to just share this product, this community with just so much magic and inspiration and frequency, because this is energy, frequency, and vibration. This is what we're all about. And so 80% of creation is our vibe. You know, our vibe is our greatest asset. And I love how in our community, we prioritize our vibe, our energy, our frequency. It's the most powerful thing. Our vibe enters a room before we even speak. So I love this topic of joyful, recharge, revive, refresh, and reconnect, because this is the 80% of how we truly experience success in life and in this business. So I wanted to actually break down each word for you and just really inspire you with some actions that you can take to bring more of this energy to your life and business. So joyful. Oh, that word just feels like so happy. Are you happy? Is the first question. If you were to mark yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you right now in terms of your joy and your happiness in your life and your business? Where could you maybe dial up the joy and the magic and the happiness? Because when we are feeling joyful, everything that we do from that place has more magnetism, and we get to serve from overflow versus depletion. So where are you on a scale of 1 to 10, feeling joyful in your life and feeling joyful in your business? The second word is recharge. I almost imagine me plugging myself into the charger at nighttime and like charging, like the Healy. That's what the Healy does. We are electrical beings. So the Healy actually charges up our cells. So where in your life do you get to recharge yourself? Maybe there's some things that you're saying yes to that you really need to say no to. What are the things in your life that are draining your battery? Just like when you go to your phone and it said the storage is full, I can't possibly function. Delete photos, delete videos. Like, what is in the background that is taking away the energy? So turning down the volume of the things that you need to. What can you eliminate and let go of to truly have more spaciousness, to say yes to the things that really ignite your soul? So that's one of the biggest tips, is like letting go of the things that are no longer serving you, so you can fully say yes and be present for the things that are a yes. The next word, revive. I feel like revive is where you go and you go and have a spa treatment, and you walk in and you just like, oh, Just feeling like I just want to be indulged in luxury and just have like a full body massage all day. So you could go and do that. And you can also think, where in my business do I get to revive the parts? Where do I get to bring more energy and life to? So what's exciting you? You know, we've just had the new elements that have launched. Wow, I just feel like so many people are excited about this product, and then the compensation plan and the way we just get to refine the level of service that we bring here, you know, having the elements that support the frequency to work better, having a compensation plan that supports people to create wealth in a more expansive way. There's so many reasons that you could get revived and anchor into in your business right now. Refresh. Refresh is the feeling that you have when you walk out of the spa. So you've got into the spa, you've recharged, you've revived, and then you're refreshed and you leave and you enter the world and you're like, oh my gosh, what can I now give my energy to? Right? So what do you get to revive in your life? Maybe there's a vision you set at the start of the year that you kind of feel a bit disconnected to. Maybe something's changed. Like, where can you spruce up your vision board? Where can you get clearer on your goals? You know, from my previous experience in network marketing, I know that like this next quarter is the biggest quarter of the year. Like, November has always been my biggest paycheck, but it's what you do now. So can you refresh your business, have a 90-day game plan, get really clear on who you're working with and just like how you're sharing this and the people that you truly, truly want to partner with. And the last word is reconnect. Where can you reconnect with your why? This is the thing that's going to charge your business the most, is like really being with why you said yes. Because you might have said what yes a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, and maybe that's changed. Maybe something in your life has evolved. So how can you reconnect with that why? Because people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And a really great exercise that I love to do is write your why and ask, but why 7 times. So for example, maybe your why is, I want to have more time to be with the children. But why? Because I want to make memories with them. But why? And so ask that question 7 times to get to the root of your why, and things will start to shift at a really, really rapid rate. So I hope you're feeling more joyful, recharged, revived, refreshed, and reconnected after my little training today. And honestly, I'm so proud and inspired to be a part of this amazing community and home that we have here with Healy. So many prayers have been answered beyond my wildest dreams in this space. And I'm so excited for where we're going and the revolution that we're truly being stewards of here. Like, we are truly changing the way that humanity gets to experience their health and wellness in so many ways. And I would love to hear from you. Like, please do message me on Instagram. It's @KimMellor_. Please share with me your top 3 takeaways. I love to respond. I'm a manifesting generator 5-1 profile. Tell me what you responded to, what actions you're going to take, because it's all about the implementation, right? You can hear training after training after training, but what are the 3 things you're going to implement right now that are going to help you to shift the habit, shift the behavior, to shift the result that you are wanting to manifest? So come and follow me, come and hang out, and I can't wait to see you soon. Hopefully we'll go grab a selfie at the next retreat somewhere with blue ocean and white sands is what I'm manifesting. And just thank you for saying yes to this beautiful space, this device, this community, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, Kim. Now, wasn't that amazing? I feel like I just did a crash course on the best do's and don'ts in business. I hope you will all get a chance to try these tips to recharge and revive your business. But do you feel your energy getting easily depleted from all the activity in the summertime? If yes, I can tell you, you're not alone, because whether it be this sluggish feeling you get from working in warmer weather, or just the lack of motivation to keep on running at full speed while it's summertime, it is essential to take on the 3rd R in joyful recharge: reconnecting. And what is the best tool for reconnecting to ourselves and the people around us? The Healy, of course. With that in mind, get ready to put the chat on blast for the giveaway. This Healy Horizon, we have a super special summer package, including the one and only Healy Professional Edition with all the programs and modules you need this summer. But that's not all. Also included in the summer package, get the perfect tool to refresh. A Healy Water Bottle where you can put your drinking water, and last but not least, a super cool cap. Want a chance to win? It's easy to join in. You just choose your favorite of the 3 R's and share how you are going to use it to push your joyful recharge. For example, I'm going to work to reconnect to my love of the outdoors and try to go on more hikes to recharge this summer. Make sure you get your answers in below the end of the episode. So I would say get ready, set and go. But for us, in the meanwhile, next up, now is your chance to hear more about using the Healy and Mac Healy in connection to water for joyful recharge. We want to share with you some exciting testimonials from our fantastic people, including also an Olympian Austrian alpine skier. Let's see what they had to say.
La escasez no es la falta de recursos, es la incapacidad de reconocer lo que ya tenemos. La abundancia no viene del dinero. La abundancia es un estado del ser y viene de la capacidad de sentir gratitud. La gratitud es la frecuencia más elevada que existe. Así que pregúntate, ¿con qué estoy resonando hoy? ¿Estoy viendo lo que no tengo o estoy en gratitud por lo que estoy creando?
Kalida.
Ja, Schatz?
Was machst du da?
Ah, du weißt doch, ich tue unser Wasser aufschwingen.
Und weshalb?
Ah ja, weil Wasser doch Informationen speichert und es kommt ja aus dem Hahn, wir wissen da nicht, mit was für Informationen das da gespeist wird. Und deswegen tue ich das nochmal extra reinigen und tue das dann nochmal zusätzlich positiv informieren.
Okay.
Community. I'm so excited to be part of the Healy Horizon again. And today we're going to talk about water, and I'm going to share some experiences with you. Water is one of my favorite topics because it's such a crucial part in our lives and we always underestimate it. For example, I always been struggling with a low amount of water in my body, and especially when I was still a professional athlete. And I tried so many things and nothing could help my body to save more water in my cells and in my body. So I've tried so many things, but nothing really helped until I got my hands on Mac Healy. I was so excited about all the different things and all the different programs you can use. I've tried nearly all of them, and in no amount of time my body water was rising up to a very high level, and I was so excited about that, and I didn't have any negative effects of having a lack of water in your body. It was seriously amazing, and I never thought that looking after the water in your body could help you so much. I was so happy that I didn't have the side effects anymore. But there's also another very interesting thing I discovered, which contains the water programs, and it is that I found out you can not only activate your water with the water programs, but also the water in your body. It started off when I did the tests on the Healy which programs I should use, and the water activation programs always came up. And at some times I didn't have a water with me, or I was working with animals. So I was thinking, if our body is made of 60% of water, why couldn't I use it on my body or on animals' bodies as well? It will activate the water in their bodies as well. So not only the water you drink, but also the water in your body. So I tried that out because I was curious, and I seriously had the best experiences and results with that. And that really made me think outside of the box, that you can use the water activation programs for every single thing that contains water. So either if you drink water, either if you use it on your body, because you have water in your body as well. And that's why I use it on my water as well as on my body sometimes if I don't have a water bottle next to me. So that's what I found out, and I was seriously amazed by the results. So the water programs are one of my favorite programs, and I don't want to miss them anymore. I hope I could help you with my insights and my experiences, and hope to see you soon. Bye!
Wow, the capability of Healy blows me away every single time. What a great testimonial to our products. That's all for our August episode of Healy Horizon. As we draw our time together to a close, I want to thank you for joining me not only in this live stream, but also in this amazing journey towards wellness, freedom, and passion for everyone. I wish you a happy and, of course, recharged rest of your summer season. See you next month. Bye-bye.